Hello, my name is Darian, the creator of the Checkout Plus app, and today I'm going to be showing you how to add a checkbox to your Shopify checkout. This checkbox can be used for terms and conditions, confirming a shipping address is correct, or anything else that you can think of. So let's get started. Also, as a quick reminder, if you want to add these to your checkout specifically, you do need to be on Shopify Plus and have the Checkout Plus app installed. Okay, first, you're going to want to open up the Checkout Plus app. When you have the Checkout Plus app open, you're going to want to scroll down and find the checkout customizations. Here, you're going to want to click View. And once you click View, it's going to take you to the list of all of the checkout customizations available to you with the Checkout Plus app. We're going to want to find the custom checkbox. Let's go ahead and click Manage. And once we're on here, it's all of the checkbox settings. You'll see on the right here that there's Preview, and then on the left, we'll have the profile. The profile allows you to set up multiple checkboxes onto your Shopify checkout. So since this is our first checkbox, we're going to want to stick with profile 1. And then we're going to go to the checkout label. This is the label that's going to display by the checkbox. So let's do I agree to the, and then down here, if you want to add a link, you can follow this format to add a clickable link to the checkbox as well. So I copied this, and then you can see on the right here that it adds that clickable link, but we want to change the title and the URL of where it goes. So let's go ahead and click on title and do terms and conditions. And then we're also going to want to change that URL. Make sure you include the HTTPS. And then let's do, for this example, www.google.com. So now when this is clicked on, it'll take you to google.com and in your real life example, wherever you want it to go. And then the rest of your settings, you can also control the label size, if you want this checked by default, where you want this information saved. So if you want it to be saved on the order that the customer checked or didn't check this checkbox, you can also do that. And then you can also display an error message if you want this to be a mandatory checkbox, right? So for example, the I agree to terms and conditions, if you want this to be mandatorily clicked, you can then display a message to the customer when they're checking out that they need to accept this checkbox. So let's actually do that. And let's just do this is required. Okay. And then you'll have a few conditional visibility options as well as a few other advanced options. But for this sake, we're going to stick with this, and then we're going to hit save. And then once we do this, we're going to get a pop-up that says that we need to add the extension to the checkout. So saying we already have the checkbox configured, which we just did, but now we need to add it to our checkout so that it can be displayed to customers. So let's click Open Checkout Editor, and then that's going to open up the Shopify Checkout Editor. On the left, you'll see a few sections to add block. And that's exactly what we're going to want to do, is we're going to want to add the checkout or the checkbox block to our checkout page. So on here, we're going to figure out where we want to place it. So let's click right here, add block. And then on the search, we're going to do checkbox. And then you'll see the Checkout Plus app blocks. And then you can click checkbox. And then right here, you can see that it just added the settings that we just configured in the app to the checkout. You'll also see that a little warning saying that this is currently optional and not required. So if you want to make it option or required, you can go over to the checkout behavior on the left and then click Allow App to Block Checkout. We'll click that. The warning will go away, and now this becomes a required field. And then now, the last thing that we need to do is just drag and drop this block where we want it. So let's put it, let's say right after the shipping information. So right here. So now if we click save, the checkbox is added to our Shopify checkout, and now it can be checked or unchecked. And then when we click on the terms and conditions, it's going to take us where we want to go. And that is how you set up a checkbox in your Shopify checkout using the Checkout Plus app.